When I say fancy beer, you say fancy beer. Fancy beer. That was fancy beer. 3, 4. Fancy beer. What do they for when I'm lonely? I drink a fancy beer.
Fancy beer.
Oh, when I want you only, I drink a fancy beer.
Fancy beer.
And when the weather's stormy and daybreak is fall, I throw an extra $1.50 on the bar. There's no sense in saving pennies, but on the way you are, oh, I drink a fancy beer.
Fancy beer.
Oh, when I'm Randy, I drink a fancy beer.
Fancy beer.
Oh, when I long for PCO candy, honey, but I can't get it, I drink a fancy beer.
Fancy beer.
When there's no one there to hold me for the whole of the night, I put in an order for a $7 pint. Though I ain't made of money, I look classy and tight. Oh, I drink a fancy beer.
Fancy beer.
Da da dee da dee da beep da 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 beep ba ba da ba ba da da oh be la da beep ba ba do. Da da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da 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 ba da da ba 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 oh. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my good friend, the councilman, Fuller Condon. My good friend and I, we played a show almost every day since the beginning of June. And every one of those shows, he's sweat like some sort of inhuman ape or
Very moist,
monkey
yes.
or something like that, no matter the
It's
climate.
natural.
But tonight you're looking pretty dry up top.
Thanks, I feel pretty good, pretty dry.
Are you sweating anywhere else?
No.
Come on.
Maybe, I don't know. I'll tell you later.
All right, how you gonna cool yourself down after the set, friend? Oh, when I'm lonely, I drink a fancy beer. When I want you only, I drink a fancy beer.
Fancy beer.
And when the weather's stormy,
When the weather's stormy, daybreak's far.
I throw an extra $1.50 on the bar. There's no sense in saving pennies if I don't know where you are. I drink a fancy beer. I drink a fancy beer. What do they burn? I drink a fancy beer.
Fancy beer.
Oh, I drink a fancy beer.
Fancy beer.
Oh, I drink a fancy beer. Thanks so much, friends, with the two-man gentleman band.